Okay, we are ready to get started with Courtney Love. We have mics on almost on both sides of the room. So raise your hand and we will get you a mic and we'll go from there. You're the first one that's been here. You're not used to that.
Oh, okay.
Right here to the left.
Hey, good to see you.
Explain a little bit about the difference.
To close in a little bit on the difference between culturally between Nebraska and Kentucky. Kentucky is just, to me, is a phenomenal state because you get guys from all over. Nebraska was kind of you got guys coming. They came from all over, but you get a lot of in-house guys, Nebraska guys. And with Kentucky, you get a lot of, and obviously it's in the SEC, so you get bigger guys, stronger guys, faster guys that are moving. I mean, I love this league. It's been great, to start here and be a part of this. You get a lot of exposure. You get the best of the best, coaching, and it's going to be awesome to be able to play this year in this league.
And could you explain a little bit about what your role is going to be in terms of how the 3-4 is played?
So my role, how the 3-4 is played, I'm the middle linebacker. I got to, really lead the defense. I got to make the calls, make the necessary adjustments that the coaches, they really don't see when we're out there on the field. I have to do things like that to put people in the right position. I got to, get guys lined up and, lead guys and show these guys that there's faith all the time. I have to be, be a guy that they can lean on and things like that, and just have to be a leader overall for this team.
Back here to the right.
Courtney, right back over here,
Okay.
did you redshirt at Nebraska?
Yes, sir, I did.
So does it feel like your playing career has lasted ball just yet?
It does a little bit, but like I played on the scout team at Nebraska. I had a good time there. Played on the scout team here, sitting out last season, which it was tough, but I knew what my role was to the team. I knew what I had to do. During that time, I couldn't waste any time. I had to make every minute count. And really, show guys, what I took from Nebraska. I had to be. We want to be an accountable team. We want to be a disciplined team. We've been working really hard, and we've been really trying to, create a brotherhood and get closer with one another, because the only way we're gonna, play well on the field is if we have great chemistry within our team, and I feel like we've been doing that so far this season, off season.
Right here in the middle.
Courtney, John Wilson with KBTX in College Station. What would it mean to this team to be able to snap that bowl drought and get this program back into the postseason?
Oh, it means everything to this team. Right now, our team, has been we've been busting our tail, every single day since May. We had a lot of guys that didn't even go home for, the May break. We get like a month off, and we had guys that just wanted to stay and get better and, do extra film work, do extra lifting with our head coach and, things like that. And it just shows that guys are really wanting to get, to that next level. And I have very high confidence that we will, with, discipline and consistency and, toughness. That's one thing that we've really been harping on, is the consistency and toughness of our team. And I feel like we have that.
Very back.
Kane O'Neill, WJHL, Johnson City, Tennessee. This team has started off hot each of the last two seasons. How does this team finally take that step and start to be able to close out games here towards the end of the season?
Yeah, like I said earlier, we just have to, we have to be consistent. We have to want it. We have to want it a lot more than anybody else. We're obviously, underdogs. So it's gonna take a lot of pride. We gotta go in and we gotta hit people in the mouth, and we gotta be tough. We got to, show guys that we earn the right to be in this, in this league, in the SEC. We respect all of our competitors, and we're going to compete to the fullest. And, that's one thing about our team is we got guys that are willing to compete their butts off every single day in the classroom, in the community, and, whatever else it may be.
Right here, Courtney.
Yeah.
Al Ratcliffe, CBS 42, here in Birmingham. Kentucky has traditionally been an underdog, had the underdog role in football. Mm. Do y'all relish that to a certain extent?
I would say so. I loved when people underestimate you, because that gives you a chance to really get underneath them and hit them in the mouth. That's a big thing. I think what our team is going to be about is we're going to be consistent. Like I said, we're going to be consistent. We're going to stay disciplined, and we're going to show you toughness no matter what. We're not going to quit. We're going to finish every single drive. We're going to finish in the classroom, in the community. We do a lot of things. I just recently got back from Ethiopia with, two other teammates, Danilo Laster and Greg Hart, both transfers. And we had a great time in Ethiopia, and we gave back to people, and it changed our lives. And it's showing us, what we want to do. We made an impact over in Africa. We want to make an impact in the state of Kentucky and all over the nation.
Sure.
2 years ago, you guys put 2 pass rush DNs in the NFL. Last year, you struggled to get to the quarterback. How confident are you that you can put pressure on the quarterback this year, because you're pretty sound at linebacker and really experienced at defensive back?
I'm very confident because guys have been working really hard, and guys know that that was a weak spot, and guys know that no matter what, we might have a great secondary, we might have, like you said, a sound linebacker core, and then the defensive line has to get better. But we all have to get better, no matter what. We all as a team have to get better, and where one position group lacks, the other team has to pick up the slack. We have to all be better, and we have to. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So that's one thing that we all have to do. We have to be a team. We have to be strong as a team.
Y'all told us in the spring you're not really talking all the time about getting that 6th win. Is that the kind of thing that you don't even have to talk about it? I mean, everybody knows.
Oh yeah, you don't. Right now, you don't have to talk about it. It's there. It's not even about a 6th win. It's about winning them all. We want to take 1 week at a time and win every game. We want to. Everybody wants to win all their games. Down the schedule. So that's a big thing for us. I think we're going to take it 1 week at a time, and we're going to get better and better and better every single week.
Any additional questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Good job. Good luck today. Good luck.